Greetings, Internet people. Raining Ramsey here. How are you doing today? I'm actually pretty fucking amused right now. I kind of orchestrated a situation to see how it would play out, and it actually played out exactly like I thought it would. Anyway, basically this video is going to be a little bit different than what I normally do, because I'm going to have a few cuts. I'm going to show you a few things. And basically what has happened is I have been kicked out of TDH. And I think that is really funny, and anyone who has no clue what I'm talking about, TDH was the clan I was in on SOCOM Confrontation. But just a tiny bit of quick backstory is a while back I made a video called Quit Crying and Play, in which I complained about some of the behaviors of some of my fellow clan members, and then I was admonished by the clan leader with a message, and here is an excerpt from that message, which I found very, very funny. Now, this is an excerpt from a message that I got from one of my clan leaders as a result of my video, Quit Crying and Play. And this was also accompanied by being pulled aside and talked to about the incident, whereas basically the last line here is really what the main focus seemed to be, is that it was viewed as airing dirty laundry, and if I had a problem I should have taken care of it within the clan, and I was warned that I shouldn't make videos like that without being more neutral. Yeah. So upon stomping out that little fire, I had actually made the decision to myself that just scenario was just rife for parody, and anyone with a mindset like mine would just find it hysterical, because I found that entire situation just so unbelievably funny at the absurdity of it all that I'm like, well, other people would obviously find this funny if I do, because I'm not that unique when it comes to my sense of humor. So TDH claims that it is a SOCOM-only clan, that it does not recruit in any other games, and that any extension that it has on another game is just so that they can play together. But their primary focus is SOCOM Confrontation. And how this matters about anything is that I like to play MAG. I find that to be a very fun and enjoyable game. It's a break from the normal style of FPS games and whatnot. But I'm pretty much one of the only people in the clan that does enjoy to play that game. And yet there is a clan roster on TDH which I had to be a part of. Well, one day I asked one of the clan leaders, I said, well, hey, I want to get, some trophies and stuff for playing in other factions. I'd like to join Raven. And so I'm just going to hop over to Raven and get my trophies and then join back. And I was told that I could not do that as a member of TDH. That's some jealous girlfriend shit right there. That's just like, that would be like my wife telling me that I'm not allowed to even talk to another female or be in the presence of a female because I'm with her, which actually kind of hinges on another part of the COC, which I actually find really funny, is that we're not allowed to have any other name. We're just only allowed to have one name, and let me see if I have a screenshot of that here. And there you have it. Now, I know that's small, but what that basically says is all TDH members are expected to maintain one name and one name only while representing Team Double Helix. In the event that a member is found playing under a different name, they will be subject to disciplinary actions taken by the Council. So, even then, all of that stuff right there that I just showed you isn't really what got me kicked out so much as an interaction on the forums that I had where there was a discussion going on, and one person presented an idea, and this is a person that I joke around with, or had joked around with a lot on the forums, and so I figured the tone that I was presenting would be taken in the vein in which it was meant, because it's the same vein in which I talked to him verbally. And it was basically just kind of, you silly bastard kind of tone. And I basically counterpointed the things that he pointed out, and then a few posts later he's acting all butthurt about it and actually claimed that he's tired of me slandering him for his ideas. And I just basically at that point laughed my ass off and said, you know what, this is the perfect opportunity, and let's go ahead and perform a social experiment, and went ahead and just went off like a psycho on the forums, and pretty much just acted like a complete and total lunatic. And sure enough, the exact reaction I thought was going to happen happened. Everyone basically instantly got pissed off that I was using naughty language and being mean, and didn't bother to stop and possibly even think of why I might have been upset. They just admonished me wholeheartedly for being mean and violating the COC. That's the codes of conduct, which is really funny because there are countless violations from other people that go on. But anyway, kind of one of the reasons that I decided to make this video also was because of the messages that got sent to me yesterday, which just absolutely just made me laugh so fucking hard that it was actually hard for me to type responses to this. And the first message I got when I logged on yesterday was from one of the clan leaders. And an excerpt from that is basically he said that my negative and undermining character is counterproductive, and his personal opinion is that my true colors as an intellectual bully overshadowed my positive attributes to the clan. As of tomorrow, both my game and site, blah, 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 blah. So I was rolling at that point, so I sent a message back that actually is pretty much the whole thing. It says, LMFAO at intellectual bully, and bully was misspelled B-U-L-L-I-E. And so then I asked him, you mean bully? Fantastic. This actually saves me a lot of aggravation. I had a feeling from the beginning that the majority of this clan was a bit simple. Hell, the COC told me that. Can't be in another clan in a different game even though it's a SOCOM clan and has no intention of playing other games? Some jealous girlfriend shit there, my friend. Have a nice life, ladies. To which his response was, you're a liar, and it was Y-O-U-R. Good Lord. You're a liar. He had me pretty fooled. Good for you. Thanks for making me feel like a fool, even after I conveyed to you the hand of friendship. Honest intentions from me to an imperative true asshole. Fuck off. Now, what I find is really fucking funny, when I first joined this clan, I told everyone, honestly, that I am a mental manipulator, that I use other people's minds and emotions to amuse myself when I'm bored, especially if I find some flaw in their personality that I find objectionable. In other words, I am an asshole. I said pretty much those exact fucking words to almost every member of the clan when I was trying out, and they just laughed. And I said, no, I'm serious. Give me the opportunity, and I will mindfuck you like a rapist. And they laughed. And so, this is what's killing me about this whole situation is like, I told you. But, so the last response I sent to him was, that's good, man, get it all out. And then about 10 minutes later, one of the people on the website who was getting all butthurt with me in the first place sent me a single message that said, consider yourself unsubbed on YouTube, douche. So, obviously, the only intention of that message is to make me feel bad. And usually people want to make other people feel bad because that person has some way made them feel bad, which I find fucking hysterical. So anyway, I sent a message back that says, oh no, a few people unsubscribed who never commented or favorited? Boo fucking who? Consider yourself insignificant, Sally. And he sent me a message back really quickly. He says, whatever, man, you got what you deserve. And he did his little sideways equals parentheses smiley face thing, which apparently means that he's laughing at me or something. Which, then he sent me another message that said, and just to clarify, I was your first subscriber. Yeah, you were my first subscriber because you were the first person online when I created the fucking page. Pure coincidence, buddy. Anyway, and I watched some of your vids and would have commented if they weren't a steaming piles of dog shit. Once again, trying to hurt my feelings, which is just not going to work. So, whatever. I responded by once again saying LMFAO, like it bothers me, like it wasn't designed, like the whole thing wasn't orchestrated, like I give a fuck about any of you. You're just names on a screen. You give yourself way too much credit for being important to me. I've already joined another clan in another game that's actually successful and acknowledged by the player community. Boo fucking who? I'm not in TDH anymore. To which he responded, clearly you are because you're pissed enough to rant at me about it, but as I said, I unsubscribed to you, so save your breath. More hilarity in my opinion. So I responded back, pissed enough to rant at you? LMFAO. You're the one who messaged me, numbnuts. You suffer from serious delusions. You may want to have that looked at. I think it's funny how you're trying to hurt my feelings, but that would hinge on me valuing your intellect and thus your opinion, which I do not. Who are you again? Bye-bye. And, that whole interaction just makes me fucking laugh, because at no point did anybody ever send me a private message trying to figure out what my fucking problem might have been. Not once. They just tried to admonish me on the site, which is obviously not the way to take care of anybody who's fucking pissed off. But whatever. That's no big deal, because I wasn't genuinely and truly pissed off. The whole fucking thing was orchestrated to see what would happen. And exactly what I thought would happen, happened.
Hey, did you get all that, man?